I want to say that it is an honor to be on here with the Afro-descendant nation and all of its leadership, and to be a part of this very necessary and professional process that has been given to us through the Honorable Silas Muhammad, who I'm very happy to have been invited here to be a part of this process. I honor the Afro-descendant nation and the members of the Lost Foundation of Islam for pulling together such distinguished leadership. I won't waste your time with so many important guests. And I'll get right to the point. Self-determination, it starts looking like what we have here in this conference this morning. It looks like we have a form of a government. It looks like that we have some very capable leaders at the table who have decided that their collective will be brought about together. Honors to Cobra, honors to Charles Barron, and so many great groups here. So I do want to emphasize that the bringing together of this gathering is a great sign of what we ultimately hope to accomplish. The United Nations Charter clarifies two meanings of the term self-determination. Says states have the right, or people have the right to self-determination in the sense of having the right to choose freely its political, economic, social, and cultural systems. Second, the right to self-determination is defined by the UN Charter as a right of a people to constitute itself in a state or otherwise freely determine the form of its association with an existing state. Both meanings have their basis in the Charter, Article 1, Paragraph 2, Article 55. So clearly the UN Charter, again, the second point applies to us. It says it defines the right of a people to constitute itself in a state or otherwise freely determine its form of association with an existing state. That seems like us inside of this United States of America. And also it sounds like they're talking about what I came into this movement for. I came in this movement as a Muslim and as a Black nationalist, and one who believed in the vision of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that we must have a state or territory of our own, a contiguous state with defendable borders. Okay, just to open up, and then I want to continue to learn. I think the progressive step, I know that there's steps to this conference, but I will like to weigh in and say I first, from what I've heard, I agree with the procedural recommendation of a plebiscite. A plebiscite is probably one of the most progressive actions that this distinguished body of organizations and leaders could engage in. A plebiscite is a vote by a people of an entire country or district to decide on some issue, such as a choice, ruler of government, option for independence, annexation by another power, or another question of national policy. My honored gentleman from Cobra was entirely correct. I firmly believe, from my organizing experience and my political experience and my courtroom experience around the country, that we are at a stage where we must have a national vote, that we should unite to question our people on what form of self-determination they desire. And actually, we took a small step in that direction. In Juneteenth in Mississippi, there were at least 20 Black nationalist organizations mainly self-defense groups, which included the New Black Panther Party, Huey P. Newton Gun Club, or a lot of the groups that you might see online. Well, we all gathered in Mississippi, and there was a plebiscite agreed on by the leadership of this body of organizations, this specific block of organizations. And there were 4 key national questions on the ballot. We had a ballot signed, and we are currently promoting that ballot. And the ballot decided the forms of self-determination that we desired and agreed on. So what I want to say to conclude is that self-determination is yes, full and complete control of our lives. Best comes in the form of a state territory of our own. It's in my recommendation, it's best to gain momentum, to get us to working together, to get us a project or an assignment where we can reach the masses of our people. I'm certainly for a plebiscite, a mass vote to get down so we can educate our people educate our people who want liberation, but we can educate them and galvanize ourselves, organize ourselves, and put us a mass vote to the people so that we can get up out of this condition after so many years of the message that Master Farad Muhammad and Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, and Malcolm X, Honorable Huey P. Newton, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, my teacher, that they gave us. I thank you this morning for giving me these few moments. I'm here as a participant. I'm honored to be on. And assalamu alaikum and black power to you all.